Hey everybody, welcome back to Cabin Crafts and Simple Living, and today I went on a mission to find the deviled eggs Miniverse, and this is the last Miniverse I'll do until probably Christmas. You know, I usually lose subscribers when I do these things because I know I'm more about early American crafts and stuff, but these things are just so dang cute, I cannot resist. And so I went on a mission to find the deviled egg ones, and I've already opened up the overwrap. And sure enough, there it is, because I also got one of these when I ordered the 4 off of Amazon, and it hid the ultra rare. So I wanted to make sure that was what was in it. But I want to show you what the ball looks like in the store. So this is what you'll see. They usually are in a little box display, and it says Make It Mini Spring. And if you look on the purple side, it will tell you what you're supposed to get inside. So it shows the deviled eggs. So I bought a couple of extra of these, and you can see it on this side. So I'm assuming these are deviled eggs, and that's why I opened it. But the little planters that I did yesterday that had the little bunny and the chickie with the daffodils in it, that was also in one of these chicken deviled egg balls. But that was the ultra rare, and so it could be in any of the other 3 different things that you can make that I did in the video the last time. But this is finally the deviled eggs. And so I thought I would do that today, and this will just be a standalone video on its own. So first of all, we got, and I'm going to assume this is either the egg tray or something. Let's see. No. Okay, so we got our deviled eggs, and there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 deviled eggs in here. And from what I've seen on other videos, these are going to be soft and rubbery like a deviled egg. Then we've got these little Happy Farm little cheese. I'm assuming they're either cheese or they're carrots. And I even brought my own tweezers because my tweezers are a little bit finer. But you get these little carrot or cheese pieces that you're going to put in like this, sticking up so it looks like a triangle for the little beaks. And then you get this tiny little jar of peppercorns. Now, they're different colors, just like a peppercorn. And they are teeny weeny. I mean, that looks like lead shot, if you ever have seen lead shot before from your dad's shotgun. But look how little this is in my fingers. I mean, this is no bigger than the little jar is about the same size as my thumbnail. All right, what else did we get? This feels like it's probably going to be the resin. And it is. So we get a jar of mayonnaise. And this is the resin to go with our... Let's make sure there's nothing else in there. And there's not. And of course we get a doily. And our tabletop. And I've shown you how these work before. They remind me of 70s plastic Barbie furniture is what it reminds me of. But there's our table, and there's our doily. We're just going to move this stuff aside. And then next, looks like a little bowl to mix our deviled eggs in. Let's see what kind of little bowl we get. Well, isn't that cute? It reminds me of the Corningware Corningware bowls my mom had. That's too cute. And then, of course, this will probably be our tweezers that we always get. Our little bunny knob that goes on the lid. Oh, we've got a little tiny spoon to mix our mayo with. And, of course, the tweezers. You always get those. And there's one more thing in here. And this would have to be the anticipated chicken tray to display our eggs in. And that is what it is. Is that not the cutest thing you have ever seen? Besides my grandkids. This is unbelievably cute. And like I said, the little newspapers, there's not really real words on here. It looks like Latin, but they're so cute. Anyway, alrighty, and then we get our instructions. So, let's find our deviled egg tray, and there it is. It shows you all the things you get. And then our instructions are going to be right here. So we're going to mix the filling of the egg yolks with mayonnaise and then spoon it back into the eggshells, the little soft-boiled eggshells. And then you put their eyes, their peppercorn eyes, and their little cheese beaks on there, and then you harden it with your flashlight or in the sunshine for 5 to 10 minutes if you do not have a flashlight. So, let's put this aside. And let's get out our deviled eggs. Oops, and some of the yolks have already fallen out. I'm just going to do this. It's a little easier. Maybe. Sometimes this stuff is so teeny-weeny and fiddly, and I'm going to just lay the shells. I'm just going to lay the shells in the tray. And they're a little soft, these little shells. They're not quite as rubbery as some of the other things, but it's just like making real, it's like making real deviled eggs at home. I think it'd be easier to get it out with the pointy end of my tweezers. Yep. Because I can just stab it and pull it out. Easier said than done, as usual. Okay. Stuff is sometimes so tiny you can't hold on to it. But, you know, we have a runaway eggshell. And we actually have one extra eggshell. My kids, meaning my sons, and I'm just gonna break these up somewhat with my I wonder if I can just, it's kind of like that kinetic sand stuff. But anyway, my sons love deviled eggs. And they think that we should have them for every holiday. And I grew up that we only got deviled eggs at Easter time. And that was my mom's doings. But no, they want them for the boys. They want them for Christmas. They want them for Easter. And we do them in the summer sometimes for Memorial Day or 4th of July because, you know, eggs are a summery thing. And I have my own chickens. So I have my own eggs, which I'm very thankful for right now with the price of eggs. So, I've kind of broken up my, and these usually have a little taped seal on them. I don't know if you can see that or not. But what I want to do this Easter, this has given me an idea. I'm going to get some capers, the pickled capers in a jar, and I'm going to use those for eyeballs. And then I'm going to cut me some little pieces of cheese. And here's our resin. And this might be very messy. I don't know. I'm kind of anticipating already that it's going to be very messy. because this is not like pourable. And I think you're going to need a lot of mayonnaise. Might have to. And these things always are very messy, which is why you just start mashing that mayonnaise into our little Pyrex mixing bowl until you get the desired consistency. And there's no right or wrong recipe for this. I mean, I kind of want it to be a little looser than what it is right now. So I'm going to reach down in here and get another big scoop. But anyway, I'd like to make these for Easter this year, just like these, but instead of peppercorn eyes, because nobody wants to eat a whole peppercorn, I'm going to get some capers and use those for the eyes, and then cut little triangles of cheese. Now we're starting to kind of get somewhere, but I think I need a little more mayonnaise. One more big spoonful, and I think that'll do it. Because I want this to be a little more loose than what it is right now, or it'll be hard to put into the... Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. Okay. So now we're going to take... And I think I'm going to need to hold one of these to do this. I got too much. Well, like I've said before, these are kind of fiddly. And what I might have to do is get a, because that's not going to dry and harden until I use the UV flashlight. I think I'm going to hold it like from this end. Maybe just with my fingers. I don't know. We'll see if I have enough control this way. Yeah, I do. Anyway, I might just go get a Q-tip and clean the edges of this off, so the around the shell. In fact, I'm not going to put them in the tray until I'm done. But how cute would this be with a magnet glued on it? Glue your little eggs down in there, and then glue a magnet on it and stick it on your fridge. Wouldn't that be cute? Of course, my nose itches. But anyway, like I said, this will be the last Miniverse video I do for a while, because I think some of you out there don't want me to do modern things. But my grandkids turned me on to these. My granddaughters turned me on to these. And they're just so dang cute, because I love miniatures. And I said in the last video when I did these that I'm thinking about, Hobby Lobby has a dollhouse that is a log cabin. And I love miniatures so much. Sorry, I got away from the camera. I love miniatures so much that I'm thinking about maybe doing an 18th century dollhouse log cabin and making little primitive furniture. Got that all over my fingers. Now, to clean this junk off, you're going to need to use, we've got just enough, I think, for that extra eggshell they gave us. More than enough. Okay. Put that away. And now, let's see. I wonder if I can just clean off my spoon with some of this tissue paper here and tidy up some of these. Some of them look okay, but like this one, because I think a Q-tip is even too big. And just kind of clean up around the edges. This first one was really messy. Let's see if I can clean. Okay. Because when I put their eyeballs and their little beaks back on, it's not really gonna... Oh, that one was messy. I see a couple more now. Let's scrape around the side. This one's messy. Anyway, like I said, I would like to get a dollhouse log cabin and make miniatures with it. All right, now for the fiddly, really fiddly part, I'm going to put some of these in the lid so these don't go all over the place. Let's see if I can drop an eyeball. How do they have theirs? Okay. Well, I just dropped one on the crack of my table. Oh. They're up here. And like I said, to clean this stuff off, your things, you can use rubbing alcohol. Some of their little eyes will be close together and some of them will be spread apart. And different colors, because these little peppercorns are different colors. Are they looking like chickies yet? I think they are. Come back here, you. trying to push it down in there a little bit. I think I need a few more peppercorns. A few more, not 100 more. I like these dark ones. If I can get a hold of them. And there goes my cuckoo clock, as always. That's a Cyclops. I can't get a hold of him to move it over. Well, dang it. Here we go. 2 more. Lord help me. Okay, well. I have a crack in my... This is an antique table. And I have a crack in it, and everything wants to go in there. Let's hope the little beaks are a little easier. Okay, now the cheese, or whatever this is, and he's going to go in as a diamond, like a beak. Or these are a little easier. They're a tiny bit bigger to deal with. Well, I spoke too soon. These are too cute. I wanted this set more than any of the others, and I'm so glad that I went looking for it. So I went to the next biggest town after church. There they all are. Now we got to harden them. And Target and Walmart will have these. Let's put our little tiny peppercorns back in that jar. So we've got those. Now, I'm going to try and squinch them all together so I can shine my light on them. And harden it. And it'll be in there forever. So I think these would be the right size for Barbie. I'm not 100% sure, but I think like a 1/12 scale dollhouse, this would definitely work for. But this is going to be, I'm going to hot glue them all into the tray, into the chicken tray. And make it a refrigerator magnet on my fridge because because with me owning chickens, it's just the cutest thing. I can't tell if we're hard yet or not. Yeah, we are. So let's put our chickens, our deviled eggs, in the tray, and you can see the finished product. They're not messy anymore, because they're hard. I'm going to take him out because he's the worst one, and put him to the side because they gave me one extra egg. There we have it, y'all. Miniverse Spring 2025 deviled eggs. I love it. Thanks for watching and putting up with me, and I will get back to early American crafts, I promise. Okay, thanks. Bye.